Final Vendetta sounds like a 90s cop movie and I'm here for it. Claire Sparks' younger sister has been yoinked by the evil syndicate, a gang who is terrorizing and slowly taking over the streets of London. So she and her best buddies, Duke Sancho and Miller T. Williams, will have to go through 6 stages and 6 bosses to save Claire's little sister. First of all, I would die for Claire. With that out of the way, Final Vendetta is an incredibly solid beat 'em up that's not entirely aimed at the casual crowd as other newer games in the genre are. The developer's vision was definitely for players to play on hard and eventually ultra, with no continues. And you have all the tools to get better at the game before throwing yourself into arcade mode. The tutorial and training menu are very informative and well done. Still though, I appreciate them going against their vision and adding easier difficulties for numbnuts like me. Gameplay wise, there's not much to say. It's a beat 'em up. If you've played one before, then you know what you're getting yourself into. But I will say that Final Vendetta's combat is very satisfying and crunchy, for lack of a better word. I played it with my 8-bit Do arcade stick, who should sponsor me, and had a great time figuring out combos and how each of the 3 characters played. Claire obviously being my favorite because she can do some crazy mid-air combos, and honestly she felt the best out of the whole roster. Wait, the only gripe I have with the combat is that sometimes it felt like I was animation locked for too long and that heavily disrupted the combat flow, but I'm guessing that's intended to stop spamming certain moves. Not a big deal in the end. Speaking of animations, the visuals are stunning, alongside the top-notch sound design. Every single punch and kick felt and looked really good. It's incredible what devs can do with pixel art nowadays. The biggest issue I have with this game is a lack of online co-op. Yes, there's local co-op and you can use Steam Remote Play, but that doesn't cut it for me. It's 2022 and not having online multiplayer in a game like this is, in my opinion, not only a wasted opportunity but also inexcusable, especially when you're charging the same amount as Shredder's Revenge and Streets of Rage 4, who have online co-op. I would love to play boss rush in survival mode with friends after we've beaten arcade mode. I'm not sure if it's possible to implement with an update, but that would remove a big stain on this all-around solid game. Final Vendetta is a love letter to Final Fight and a damn good one at that. The combat is incredibly satisfying and is elevated by the fantastic sound design. Each of the 3 characters feels and plays different and are very fun to learn and master. Survival and boss rush modes are good desserts to the main course that is the arcade mode. The lack of online co-op is a huge letdown, especially when other games in the same genre not only have that feature but also more content in this game. Get it on sale if you enjoy beat 'em ups and have friends around the house on the regular. It's still a good game, just maybe not for full price.
Like and subscribe for Claire!